Yo yo yo, what's happening guys? Metaversemillen here, how are you all today? We're back with another video. We're currently in LA right now, looking through the map, exciting times. The community is in anarchy right now with the Bermuda release. Is it going ahead? Is it not? It's just so good right now. I shouldn't find it so entertaining, but it's so entertaining right now. Loving where Upland's going with the game, everything they're doing as well. Don't liquidate your account and put it into something what may or may not come. If you want to make money in the game, there's so many ways to make money. So yeah, stay tuned, like the video and subscribe. So today we've been on Tycoon. We've been basically picking up our nodes. We can get 4 nodes online right now, and our plans to grow that as much as possible. With the base in Granada Hills and everything, with the floor right now is going up as well. So we're basically raising that floor up a few hundred UPEX every single week now, and then we're also minting out about 50 properties a week now in Granada Hills. So things are going really well. That's where we're looking don't look too tunnel visioned into city releases and other stuff. Make sure you understand where kind of different return on investments are as well. It's not financial advice, but we'd rather put into Granada Hills, hold the floor for the last year and 10x our money than worrying about getting that extra 0.5% on the gamified earnings. So it depends on what size account you're at, and it depends on what you're actually going for as well. A lot of players what are talking about liquidating their account wouldn't even be able to afford a property in Bermuda anyway. If you think about the prices, and there's going to be 200 properties, they was talking. So even if it's not a joke, 90% of the people are they can't do this, Upland's gonna have to refund. It's Upland don't have to refund at all. It's not even tied. I talk about an investment because I believe in money. Basically you put something in and then you make more money out of it. You want a return, so I class that as an investment. I'm putting in to take a bigger part later on. But in the game of Upland, they don't class it as an investment, and the money is not tied to dollars in the way that you think it is. So they're not gonna be refunding money thinking you've lost dollars. You've not lost dollars. It's an UPEX game. UPEX is not crypto either. UPEX is a stationary coin. So Upland's like a game coin. It doesn't go up and down. It doesn't fluctuate. It's not tied to that. Obviously the laws and everything Dirk talks about as well. UPEX is in-game currency. So you're playing a game. If you're going to take money out and that and stuff and put it into other stuff, yes, it might be a bit confusing, and maybe the jokes are a bit too far, but I think the jokes are amazing. I think kind of the way the community's come up now, the amount of chat, especially on Twitter and other stuff as well, it's just Upland's everywhere right now. So if that's not gonna add value to your accounts through a stronger market and more people coming into the game and more people noticing, with the Bermuda stuff, if we go over to Twitter right now and we just go down, we put up this morning. I woke up very creative this morning, so I was just why don't we just do the city release in Bermuda ourselves? So yeah, we've gone onto it and that, and now this tweet's kind of popping off, so it's really cool. Go follow me on Metaversemillen'S as well. I've cleared out my account, so I've got actually back to my account again. So we're basically just going to keep this as our Tycoon, Upland account now. So going forward, all our information, everything will be on this Twitter account, X account, but obviously we'll be using our Discord as our main channel. We're close to 120 members now in the Granada Hills Discord. We'll put the link down below so you can join that if you want to. But yeah, it was just very fun, a little bit of fun, you know what I mean, having it in the community, and just seeing where everything's going. But with the growth on this and with Upland right now, you know what I mean, we'll see how these tweets go and stuff. But 226 people are already onto this. Yeah, it'll be cool to see kind of how big we can get this Twitter account as well, especially with airdrops coming as well. And mine, I didn't think about how many people are actually on this Twitter account, how we can actually use that. So yeah, go give it a follow if you're not already. I'll follow every single player back on Upland, and then yeah, reach out to me on Upland at James UK, not Metaversemillen. Metaversemillen's the brand, but James UK on Upland. You'll be able to give me a message there and chat away and see what you're up to and stuff. So I'll try and reply as soon as possible. But yeah, that's basically the X account, getting that ready for the Protom. Protom's going to come in and obviously be a way that you can exchange Spark. So 1,000th sparklet, so 10 sparklet will be 0.01 spark, I'm sure. So once you sell there'll be a minimum you can sell, but you'll be able to sell your spark in out of the game, and you'll also be able to buy spark and put it into the game as well. So that'll be quite cool. A lot of players don't have spark, a lot of players don't have much spark at all. So yeah, we're really trying to push our spark up as well, try and get us probably up to 6 or 7. If we can get up to there, we're kind of cruising, then we'll push up a little bit further. But right now we're just going really well. If we actually look over here, all I do right now, I don't even need more sparks. So these ones here are basically costing me 3,500. So there's 7,000 UPEX. there and 2 micro houses, and then I've got another 2 micro houses somewhere as well. One here, I need to start building another one. And all I do is every single day I earn about 15,000 to 16,000 UPEX off the resources now. So all I do is sell these resources, earn my 16,000 UPEX, and then I just build 4 micro houses and then like put the spark onto it for the contracts. And then all I do is like basically finish them and then add the nodes on with the free resources. So every day we can get another 4 nodes online with Tycoon now as well. So yeah, really going to try and grow this. We're going to try and get up to like 250 of each, like on the lumber, the ore, and the windmills. Now we're onto like kind of a roll. And then when the new node types come out as well, we'll get another like 250 of them. And we're going to like really like... Sorry, I can't do this much longer. I can't do this like much longer. Like the way Upland has just been the last few days, and just like layer 2, like oh, I don't even know, like if I keep stopping and starting this video because like it's like everything's just getting so funny to me right now. It's been a good day, I've had a really good day, you know, but it's just mad to me how we can like 5-6x our account using Tycoon. And we've spent like the last 2 years putting in like 5 grand into Upland, so like, and we're at the same point now with the nodes in about 3 months. So like, the players would have put in like 50k into like Upland like years ago, when yeah, you could put like 20k in now and get to the same point. Is I find that very funny. Like it's just, so yeah, you coming in like recently can just be as good as coming in at the past as well now. So you might have not been able to get into San Francisco, but yeah, all these layer 2 games coming online, you can scale and grow them so quickly as well. So yeah, I just find it like with everything with Tycoon right now as well, and especially Bermuda, it's just cracked me up. Like everyone's like absolutely like going it's chaos. Like Upland was just so like, it was kind of getting boring how slow it was, just like rotating, man. That globe just not doing anything, it just rotates. It's like amazing. Like love Upland, but like the globe, it just rotates and rotates. And I was like, right, so when we're gonna get some updates and stuff, and then just like boom, like like here you go, have Bermuda, like have boats, here's hot air balloons, like France is coming out, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, it's so good. And that, and like everything with totems as well, like totems have just disappeared, so like that's good. Like I don't like totems, you all know that already. I think like it was something what is just kind of like, I don't want that proton balance here as well. Like get that to like I want my net worth. It's a property trading game, it's like this is where my money is. And like it's so good that they're doing all these kind of jokes and stuff with Bermuda. Like the game's actually starting to become really enjoyable. We're actually proper back into this game now as well. But yeah, I'd want my net worth back at the top as well. Just get rid of this Prodom thing, like put it down at the bottom, and then like yeah, if totems come out in a few years, they come out in a few years, but hopefully we can just skip past that to live now. Like if we're just going to go to Bermuda, we may as well just jump a few years and just like scrap the totems, and yeah, we'll just get life. We'll just start on like farms and start farming. I don't know if I can do this, if I can even release this video, if I can actually, I genuinely get myself together right now to actually film this video, because I've got like, I'm trying to be serious, like I actually trying to put some serious stuff out. But yeah, like I'm actually like so happy. so happy with Upland right now. Like I'm not even kidding, man. Like I've had a great day on Upland. Like I've had a great week on Upland. It's been so much fun. Like, so thank you, Upland. Like genuinely, it's the best money I've ever put into anything. Like I'm having the best experience of my life. Like it's better than going out on nights out. It's like literally like this money and where everything's going, and like no matter what they do with the game, like they could literally go like that, and it's just funny, man, because like they've got so much like kind of like, it's an official like amazing game, you know what I mean? And it's like it's so much fun, and how many players are like proper invested into it. But yeah, we're the same. Like if Upland like kind of, if we lost money or made a decision, like that's not Upland's fault, that's ours. Like this, I call this an investment, yes. And like that UPEX, I genuinely believe I can tie that to dollars in the future, but Upland's not tying that to dollars. Like I can't for a second treat Upland like a bank and it's there to look after my money. It's not. Like, it's not their responsibility. Like, I'm playing this as an investment. That's on my hands, my risk. So like, don't start liquidating stuff, and like, you can clearly see it's a joke. Like, even with this thing here, like, I tried to actually, if we go over to it here, like, I even like drew a line like out here, so you could. I know it actually looks quite good. To be fair, I woke up at like 10 in the morning or so, and I was just like, let's just have a little bit of fun on that. So, and then players started going over. You can see BamTech jumped onto it, like, it's just good fun. It started community chat as well. Paris is coming out. Just it's like such a laugh right now on the game of Upland, and I'm actually having a really good time. So, and if I'm having a good time on a game, I want to spend more money. I want to actually have a good time. And yeah, like, it's good because you actually know the real people in the community as well, like, and like when people have like a rage quit, like, it's the best thing ever. Like, love it so much. Like, I've had so many like bad moments, like Upland's put up with me through the years, you know what I mean? Like, I can spit my dummy out at stuff as well. Like, we're all bad at it, but yeah, it's all like this bubbling concoction like going through. But Upland's like an aeroplane getting built as they go. Like, they've already always said that. And like, I'm along for the journey, you know what I mean? Like, it's so much fun. If you think like your feelings are gonna affect like the gameplay, like, don't play yourself like that. I'm just gonna say that out there. Your feelings don't matter to anyone, or like, they're not as important as you think your feelings are. My feelings aren't as important as I think they are. You know what I mean? It's a game. Like, enjoy the game, enjoy your rage and stuff like that. But like, yeah. It is what it is. It's just like one big family, man. It's great. We're on Tycoon right now. Obviously, we talked about just building our nodes up and stuff. And Upland a lot as well. We're looking forward to kind of seeing what actually comes out in the game, and also with the racing and stuff. Like, I do want to jump onto the racing and film it as well. I just believe when it becomes like, it's still on its like early development stages. I believe when it's got more kind of like more graphics, more like kind of like when you can walk around and see the racetrack. I know I'm asking a lot, but yeah, that's when we can really push on and make some content as well. I will do some side videos and that, but I don't want this to become like a racing channel. I do love like the Granada Hills growth and everything, and we're going to focus on the factory and the racetrack, and the showroom will be like a main part of Granada Hills. But like, Granada Hills is the main focus. But we do want to do racing. Maybe I'll set a second channel up where we can just jump on and do racing and stuff. Like, I need to get a car still as well. I've not even got a car. I sold my car, I sold my totem, and I got like another 20-30 nodes on Tycoon, and I'm happy with that. I got those like a few months ago, and we've managed to get the portfolio up now to where it's bringing in about 17,000-18,000 a day. We earn about 4,800 without sales on Upland. So yeah, Tycoon, just on the base yield, we're probably getting, I don't even know in percentage, but like, it's definitely 3x what we're earning through the yield on Upland. And overall, we've probably put in about 500,000 UPEX and about $500, or 600,000 UPEX and $500. So even if you want to class that at like $500 as 1,000 UPEX, so say 1.6 million, for example, we've already made back about 450,000 of that. Like, and every single day we don't build more nodes, we can just pull out nearly another 20k. So yeah, like, that's a bit you need to understand about Upland and like the way you're playing the game, because like, I really want this channel to become valuable, and like for people to actually properly understand, you need to take a step back. Like, if you're so focused in like a city release, or you're so focused in what everyone else is doing, like, the money is over here, like where everyone else is running over there, the pot of gold's over here. So like, don't be a sheep basically, and don't chase like the other players. And like, city releases are good fun and entertaining, but we're an investment channel. We're wanting to grow our UPEX as fast as possible, get as high a return as possible. And everything you're watching over the few years will start to make sense next year, the year after, the year after that. And that's why we're filming it as well, so we can actually go back in time and show you where we actually start talking about it. Because like, the channel's starting to go like that as well, with like kind of the Upland channel, like with the growth and the UPEX and everything going on right now. We would have been up to close to like 12 million right now, but we've pulled it back. We've took the money out, we've put it into like kind of the Spark exchange. We've built a lot of contracts, we've got a lot of resources, we've got a lot of foundation now. So now we can make 20,000, coming up to 20,000 a day, just off the resources and also the yield in Upland. And then sales are amazing as well. So like, that's not like move all your money out of Upland, because like, Upland's amazing property sales. Like, I will always have 90% of my foundation in Upland. but like you can put like your spare money into Tycoon and other layer 2 games, what can really grow your yield a lot faster than like flipping your properties at city releases and like all this other stuff. Like there's just like we've not got a lot of time. We've got work, we work, and like we've got to go to work for more hours. So I do love all these like incentivizing to play more. So we want to play on Upland, but it has to be realistic for players what work full time and like have a normal life as well. You know, I want to come home and still be able to compete in like some of the challenges and stuff. So like I do believe like yeah, Upland needs to have the players online. Like you have to do like this minting on the secondary market and like minting brand new properties, buying on the secondary market, sorry, minting new properties. All these challenges on Upland, I believe they're great. They really do push like people to mint properties, and then that basically keeps the economy strong as well. More properties are minting out, and you've got to realise the lower the number of the unminted, the more your properties have got a chance to sell because you're not competing against Upland's properties, you know what I mean? So that's where I'm going basically with it. So I'm really looking forward to it, really excited, and just everything going on right now. There's so many people in the community, and we plan to grow this as much as possible. But yeah, this yield, don't think this is everything, because this might not even be here in a few years. That's why we earn 3 times as much as this yield off of Tycoon now. I know Tycoon could drop as well, but there'll always be a layer 2 or there'll always be something in the future, and would rather be set up on Tycoon than not take the chance and not be set up on Tycoon, because the returns are night and day for us. And where we was expecting to hit 100 million, like I'll be honest, we was expecting to hit 100 million about 8 years, like close to 10 years when I first started, so like a 10-year plan, and like it's about 8 years now, but with Tycoon that sped it up to about 5. So if you think about it like that, the amount of time we'll have to basically play to grow is not as long as it was. It's basically knocked 3 years off my actual gameplay, which is amazing to see. And yeah, just think about that. I don't want to say too much, so then Upland start bumping it down, so it's harder to get to. But yeah, it'll be funny with the nodes and stuff where we can actually go and other stuff. But yeah, this is where we're going to show like kind of the growth and where we put our money as well. We'll document every video as well. I like the game of Upland. My views aren't like of Upland at all. They're my own views and my opinions and stuff. I know sometimes I come across controversial, but if you want to grow on YouTube, you want to grow on Twitter and stuff as well, you've got to know how to market yourself and know how to actually like get a conversation and stuff as well. You know, if you actually look at where is it? Let's go back to here. You know what I mean? If we actually look at this tweet right now, coming up to 228 views, because you know it's something what's going to react in the community as well. That's all good. It's got Upland's link in it as well, and you can see by the Upland, if we look at the impressions, like 1.3k. You know what I mean? 1.4k, 1.4k. So like they're doing really well with kind of like pushing their content. 4.3k. You know what I mean? So for us with a small account, we're already up at 228. So yeah, we can kind of get some really good like impressions on Twitter, pushing more people to the game of Upland as well. So yeah, this like kind of stuff with Bermuda, I think it's actually really good. I think it's adding a lot of value to the game as well. And yeah, like your UPEX is your UPEX. Like really be careful with where you put money and stuff like that. But yeah, we always like kind of pushing Granada Hills and pushing Tycoon as well. Tycoon's a massive growth, but Granada Hills is like probably going to be a lot bigger. If we look at the actual size of Granada Hills, you've got 14,000 properties as well. We're coming up to owning 450, but there's close to 120 members in the community now as well. Like kind of the growth, the amount of properties getting bought up now, how many properties we're minting out as well, and just the amount of structures going up as well. Like we want to get in the neighborhood ratings, everyone does in the community, which I'm all for. If the community want that, I'll try my best to get there. But like if we're gonna try and build structures just to get on the neighborhood ratings when we could be building factories, nodes, everything like what we can actually make money and then drive the floor up, I'd rather push towards that. You know what I mean? I'm always going to put Granada Hills' best interests at heart financially, and also like in the game for every player what's involved as well. It's a really nice community. You can jump on in the Discord in the link below. And yeah, we're just basically building together, growing. We've got the racetrack. We've got a lot of other players who are really big now in the community. So it's just a way, if you're a small YouTuber and stuff as well, and you want to come in and chat and stuff, you can do. Have a platform, kind of promote you as stuff as well. I love watching all the new YouTubers come along as well. So it'll be really cool to actually see all this new content coming as well. A lot of players in the background talking. So we have got some stuff coming to the node and other places and stuff. So yeah, looking forward to actually talking about that in a couple of months' time. And then just basically with the studio and stuff, trying to get through to get this monitor and stuff, and once we get that, we can get the editing software, and then I've basically got a place to actually edit, because this MacBook's like amazing. I love the gameplay and stuff, but I need like a bigger screen to edit and do all my post-production and stuff. And then I want to really try and make some like good content, content I'm actually like will want to keep forever. You know what I mean? Like proper upscale. I love these videos. I love talking to camera and just seeing how the community is as well. Like this, I really just enjoy coming home from work and just chilling with you guys as well. It's like so much fun to actually be a part of this as a community, and it's the best money I've ever spent on a game. Like, I really do love it. Not financial advice, but yeah, even if I didn't make $1 off this, it's like been so much fun. Like I've enjoyed it so much more than just buying a new game every month out of Asda or whatever, and a £600 Xbox or whatever it is now. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather put into this and actually grow this, and you can actually make returns off it as well. So yeah, like just looking forward to seeing if France comes as well. Like just so much going on with the community, and like where's Upland going? But Upland, like Dirk's Dirk, like it's, and like Adan or whatever, it's great. Like I love it. Like it's, yeah, I really do love it. Like just, yeah, I'm like, I don't know, it's kind of, what do you say on this, man? It's like, because I don't know, is it going to go ahead or not with a city release? But either way, like I think it's, like maybe I'm one of the only ones, but I think this is absolutely like genius. A lot of people are like not in the same kind of mindset, but yeah, I think it's very, very genius what they've done with this. And yeah, if like you might hate it or not, but like one of the best marketers in the world right now is Jake Paul. Like the way he works and works behind the scenes to grow and grow, and but you just see like the front end of it and like how it triggers people, and that's the best form of marketing. Like, and you're not going to be able to like, yeah, there's a level to marketing, and that stuff just, you don't beat it. I've like watched this stuff for years as well, kind of followed this stuff for years, but you can always like use kind of like you'll always have supporters, but you'll always have haters. But like if you can wind those haters up a little bit, you'll always make more money, or like be able to monetize that. So yeah, so like they sit at home like moaning and stuff, but we've used it on the channel as well. Sometimes like you can be controversial or trigger people, and that just pushes in comments and pushes in views, and it makes the channel grow just naturally. Like as long as you're speaking from the heart and like you're saying something true. But yeah, when someone wants to come on and like have a little bit of beef, it's like, let's go, man. Like, yeah, like that's a way we can actually get some marketing and some growth in the channel. A lot of people don't like that kind of confrontation, but if you look at the other player on a business point and that, and you're actually trying to grow, it's like one of the best ways to start a conversation in the community is by like a trigger point or something like that. And just, yeah, it starts a chat, it starts a conversation, it starts noise. More players jump on to see what's going on. By that point, you've got a video that's got like 200, 300, 400 views. You've got like a tweet what's over 200. Do you know what I mean? So like that's the best way to market. So hopefully players understand why they've gone down this road, and this will make more noise than probably most of the stuff they've done on Twitter and X as well. Like we did follow back in the day, like I don't know if anyone knows, like Beheza, and he was doing like kind of, that's why I got my Twitter page, a follow page. I was growing it up. I used to sell like tweets. Like I used to have about 8,000-10,000 followers and that, so we used to be big about 5-6 years ago, and we used to sell off like tweets for $5 and stuff. You can advertise your stuff and stuff like that, and it was a little like business on the side. We was like 21, 22 years old, and we was just wanting to make money. I was working full time as a chef, but always had that kind of like hustler kind of vibe and that. And just now it's obviously YouTube and other stuff, but yeah, I've totally got like kind of the headspace and like really want to work hard and stuff as well. But yeah, don't think for a second like these personalities, like they genuinely do care. But if there's one way to sell a ticket or one way to like promote something, it's by causing a fire. So yeah, like I think they've done amazing with this as well, and I think this is just for something what's around the corner. I don't even know if you will be able to go to Bermuda or anything else, but I think there's something coming either next week or the week after. So they're setting something up like basically to like draw attention, and this is going to be where people get pulled in. So maybe Sparklet's coming sooner than you think. Maybe there's something else coming out as well. So yeah, I think there's something big just around the corner, and this is going to be kind of the smoke screen for it. So I don't know if it's Monday or not, but yeah, Upland knows what they're doing. Don't think for a second, like, you think they're bothered about, like, people liquidating their account, and I don't mean this in a bad way. They're focusing on the future and their growth. If they want to do a bit of this for marketing or a bit of April Fools, like, that's what they're gonna do. Like, that's the game. Like, you're not gonna change that. You might have your feelings. I'd be annoyed personally, but I'm trying to say it from the facts kind of thing. I'd be annoyed if I'd done that, but that's my money. I'd be annoyed if I bought a car off someone and didn't check the car over before I bought it and it turned to be broken. That would be my fault. I'd be annoyed at it, but yeah, it's my fault. I've not done my can't even say it, due diligence. Yeah, like, I see it from both sides. I'm not trying to say like you shouldn't have done it at all. Like, that's not what I'm saying. Like, you might open on Monday, you know what I mean? Like, it could go either way, but that's why I find it so fun as well, and that's why it's not normal. I don't think I'm thinking this is normal as well, because I'm not. It's mad, so like, but I'm mad, so like, I love this. I kind of, yeah, maybe Upland's like starting to like take and understand like how to push and format content in a way that's effective to onboard and engage players. Yeah, there's levels to this, and I believe like Upland's really starting to, like, before they had to please everyone, like, and if you try and please everyone, you please no one. Like, you've got to go like the way you want to go. People who don't want to follow won't follow. Like, you'll naturally go your way anyway, and like, they just follow you in a year later anyway. So yeah, Upland's got their vision and their goals, and I believe this will benefit the game and the future of Upland. For the 40 accounts we're actually liquidating, compared to how many players are actually on, you know what I mean? It's like, it's going to enroll more people than people are going to be upset, in my opinion. But yeah, it's a game. Sometimes you're going to lose, sometimes you're not. Like, we was buying vehicles. I mind, like, a lot of players bought vans because it's public transport, and they thought there'd be taxi services a year ago. Like, but then the players would have bought into stuff like structures, and then Metaverses came online. It's some stuff comes out, you've got a plan, but you're not always going to be able to like predict it, you know what I mean? There's been a lot of stuff that we wanted to bring online. Like, we built that big factory, for instance, because we thought like we'd be able to manufacture cars and stuff like last year. We spent about $170 on this, plus I think about 250,000 UPEX in a Spark contract or something, like, just to build that. And then the showroom was like 200,000, 300,000 as well or something. 80 for the plan, and then like obviously the build on top of it. And then this was like 170 just for the land. Yeah, so these two together plus the structures and that, like, probably coming up to like 400 to 500,000 UPEX just to build that, and it's not even online yet, because we thought like we'd just be able to like build a car and drive the car around and put it in the showroom and like walk around the showroom and see the cars, kind of like on the real node, like how they're walking around. And like, I need to go actually on that. Anyone know? It's a Sabrina, is it? I need to like talk to Sabrina or something. I want to try and get a store in that place, whatever you call it. Yeah, the real Node LA, but it's like the marketplace where they've got like the shops and stuff. I need to try and get onto that. I don't know if I tried to get onto my phone, but if I can get it, I tried on my laptop, but I think I need to try on my phone, because Blue Rain's guide, Serena's guides, was showing like kind of how you walk around in it and stuff. So I need to try and reach out to them and get like kind of a store space if I can as well. But yeah, I don't think everything's going to come to the game like straight away, or like there's going to be tricks and stuff, and there's going to be good fun in it and stuff. So yeah, just have a laugh and enjoy the process, because it's just getting started. I'm looking forward to this year in Upland as well, and looking forward to the growth. If you're enjoying the videos, click that like button, comment down below, let me know what you're doing in Upland. If you think it's going ahead on Monday, let me know as well, and click that subscribe button. Really do appreciate all the support. We're really growing now, we're really trying to push this, and we're actually hitting places, hitting milestones now as well. So next one's 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and then once we hit that, we'll give away a big like surprise and a big giveaway. So yeah, click that subscribe button, support the channel, and I hope you have an amazing day on Upland. See you in Bermuda on Monday. Peace.